We've got hockey playoffs. It's Section 8 time. And Rob Grammer, we take a look. This is what the whole season has come down to. It's game one. It's the quarterfinal round.
We got a tale of two seasons going here where the Spuds have had a very nice season. They've got a lot of signature wins across the state of Minnesota. They come in as a very highly ranked team into the playoffs. And on the flip side, you've got Bemidji, who the season hasn't gone the way that they would have hoped. But it all starts over tonight at 0-0, and the playoffs begin.
And we seldom see a year where somewhere along the way, somewhere in the state, there is an upset that occurs.
Always upsets. It's one of the most fun times of the year, playoff action. I think March Madness has nothing on the Minnesota State High School hockey playoff season. Very similar anyway in that regard, and there's always big games and big upsets.
John Ammerman joined us before the start of tonight's game, and we'll hear from the Spuds coach after this timeout.
At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we understand
let's do
free. That's why
let's do 2 minutes and then do the interview.
Totally free checking
Okay.
for you with features like free mobile deposit, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees. Apply online at mycmcu.org or visit our convenient Moorhead branch located at 1002 Main Avenue. Central Minnesota Credit Union. Totally free checking accounts centered on you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Find your new home with Coldwell Banker Element Realty. Nick Olson and the Realtors at CB Element are ready to help you with all of your questions. From single-family homes to condos, townhouses, or new construction. Coldwell Banker Element Realty, online at cbelement.com. Find your new home with Coldwell Banker Element Realty, cbelement.com. Town and Country Oil and Propane. Or 888-771-2421. Family owned and operated, Town and Country Oil and Propane features on-time oil delivery for the Red River Valley, the Minnesota Lakes, and of course the Ada area too. Town and Country Oil and Propane.
A1 Automotive is your friendly neighborhood automotive service center right here in Moorhead. We are thrilled to bring you these radio broadcasts of the Moorhead sports teams. I am Bruce Beckeris and invite you to come and see us for all of your automotive needs. Give us a call at 218-233-6161. That's 218-233-6161. Go Spuds!
Moorhead High School hockey playoffs begin tonight from Moorhead Sports Center as they get ready to tangle with the Bemidji Lumberjacks. And John Ammerman, the season, let's take a look quickly at it. 18 wins, 5 losses, a tie. Did things go as you thought they would?
Well, you're looking back, maybe win a couple games that you weren't expecting and lose a few that you were hoping to take advantage of. But overall, very proud of the kids and how they played. I thought the first half of the year we were on a bit of a roll, and when you kind of caught your breath, it seemed like it went by fast because we were playing so often. Now the second half, like the way we've played, I do think that we did a really nice job within our section the second half of responding to how we played the first. We played some pretty good hockey. Unfortunately, this past timeout, we lost to a very good Hill Murray team, but overall, I think the team has gotten better. I think we played faster throughout the season and tight checking, and obviously some of the things that we knew coming in held true. Hudson Hodges playing extremely well. Luke Grammer having an outstanding season. I don't think anybody would have expected our top line to score at the rate they did, but we did know that they were very good hockey players coming in, proven varsity kids. So, there were some surprises, but ultimately just a nice group of hockey players that have found ways to win games and that have competed for one another. And I think if anything, this team has done a really nice job of competing. And as we mentioned, from the first game, is that's what we're looking for this time of year, to find ways to compete and work hard, and hopefully the bounces go away here in the next 10 days.
When you finish the season, and it has been from year to year against Hill Murray, and by that time the seedings have been determined, the pairings have been announced.
and I know for a fact that Hill Murray sees that the same way. If you look back, even in recent memory, both teams have had an opportunity to play in the state tournament, and it's almost a state tournament type game. You know, the last one we played here, it was tight checking, it was fast, it was physical, it was emotional, and I think there's a great respect between both programs. You know, it is an intense and fast game, but I don't think it gets, you know, over that threshold of what you would feel comfortable playing in. So Coach Lechner obviously does an outstanding job and has a track record, and we feel it's a great tune-up and a great way to prepare for the playoffs.
Spuds take on Bemidji tonight. It's the quarterfinal round of Section 8 play. Last time out, the Spuds on this ice basically took care of things early.
Yeah, and you know, like I mentioned, I really do like the way that we played through the section the second half of the year. I thought we got off to good starts. I thought we did a nice job of, you know, pushing the pace of the game, and like we've talked about throughout the season, we feel that in almost every game our goaltender and our backhand are going to hold firm, and we would think be deep, and we think up front that's one thing that we definitely have an advantage of. There isn't a lot of fall off in the pace that we can play at from 1 through 12. So we hope that we can get after them early, and by the third period we hope to be in control of the game. But you know, playoffs are a funny thing, you know, one and done situation. You know, the longer you let other teams hang around, no matter the game, whether it's the quarterfinal or the section final, the longer the other team hangs around and feels like they have a chance, the tougher it is on the team that you would feel is the favorite. So tonight we're really hoping to get off to a good start, play a simple game, and hopefully roll as many guys as we can out there and stay fresh and play fast.
The playoff season gets underway tonight at Moorhead Sports Center as the Spuds get ready to take on Bemidji. Our thanks to John Ammerman for being with us on our pregame show tonight. A look at our starting goaltenders and the drop of the puck for the start of this Section 8 quarterfinal game after this timeout.
Knowing the right people makes the difference between a job done.
2 minutes for sure, maybe 3.
Sig Olson and Sons Plastering meet.
Okay.
Done. Sig Olson and Sons Plastering has served the area since 1952 and has stood the test of time. For all kinds of plastering or stucco work, there's only one name to call. Sig Olson and Sons Plastering at 233-1349. Sig Olson and Sons Plastering wishes the Spuds well during the school year. Call Roger at Sig Olson and Sons Plastering at 233-1349.
QZ Real Estate Incorporated is a proud, longtime sponsor of Moorhead Spuds Athletics. QZ Real Estate has been in business since 1980, specializing in residential and lakeshore property. They provide personalized service you can trust and really
3 minutes,
know the area.
Julie, 3.
If you're in the market, give QZ Real Estate Incorporated a
Okay.
at 218-236-5422 or visit QZRealestate.com. Go Spuds!
Arlen Swenson here with Northwest Blinds. My wife Carla and I have been helping homeowners and businesses in the area with window treatment needs for nearly 2 decades. Northwest Blinds will come to your home for a free consultation showing samples of the latest in window coverings. We strive to stay within your budget while offering professional installation and personal service. Give us a call at 218-236-4813 or visit nwblinds.com. At Northwest Blinds, we say, you'll wish you had more windows. And go Spuds.
Hi, this is Rob By from Fargo Linoleum. Back in 1926, when we were established, linoleum was a popular floor covering, which led to our name, Fargo. A line of carpet, vinyl, hardwood, laminate, ceramic, and linoleum. After over 80 years, we wouldn't change our name to reflect the wide array of flooring materials and services we carry. Just remember that at Fargo Linoleum, we offer everything in floor covering. See us at 317 Robert Street or call 232-2493.
The directors of Charisma Funeral Service understand the needs of grieving families. They know the importance
Okay, let's do another 30 after this one.
Charisma Funeral Service is committed to provide
Sounds good.
quality service to each family they care for, which is why many area families have depended on Corsmo Funeral Service in their time of need. Offering a complete range of funeral and cremation choices, Corsmo Funeral Service, serving when the need is greatest. On the web at corsmofuneralservice.com.
We're making it easy to drive your dream during the Love Your Ride event at Luther Family Buick GMC. Take advantage of 0% interest for 72 months on most new Buicks and GMCs. Offer good on Buick.
We're going to have to add another 30.
Terrains and Acadias.
Okay, I'll be listening.
$11,000 in savings on a great selection of 2020 Sierra 1500s. Experience the new Buick and love your ride at Luther Family Buick GMC. Corner of I-29 and 32nd Avenue, South Fargo. We are professional grade.
The Red Hand would like to wish all of the Moorhead Spud athletic teams good luck on a great season. Stop in before the game and get fueled up on Red Hand's fan favorite menu items like lavash, sandwiches, wraps, and a great lineup of appetizers, including nachos, walleye fingers, and steak bites. Be sure to stop in to Red Hand every Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 for daily specials. The Red Hand is also a great place to gather with friends and watch your favorite Minnesota sports teams. Red Hand, Highway 10 and 34th Street South in Moorhead.
Spend more moments in the moment. Running Pain with orthopedics and sports medicine care.
All right, after this one.
Our team is here to help you overcome joint issues, athletic injuries, and anything else holding you back. Experience care available when you need it. Treatment options that go beyond the expected. And a plan that is made just for you. So together, we can find your way forward. Learn more at sanfordhealth.org.
Another busy night at the Moorhead High School campus as Moorhead hockey gets their playoff season underway tonight against Bemidji. Down the hall, just a few yards from here, the two basketball teams are also in action in regular season play when they take on crosstown rivals Shanley. Girls game is just now getting ready to go, and we'll be joining the boys basketball game as we get to the conclusion of this hockey game. And you can't help, Rob, but think that when you get into this situation, you wait for the puck to go down, there's just a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of a bigger heartbeat going on.
Well, I can tell you that's absolutely the truth from what I recall from my playing days and also being a Spuds fan after that and now being a parent and a fan watching. When you get into a one and done, as Coach Ammerman said, there's always a bit of anxiety with knowing the finality of a loss and ending your season, and you bet there's anxiety right now.
And especially when you take a game like this between two rivals. They've had some great games regardless of sports throughout the many years they've played. And off the opening faceoff, Bemidji has it, and we are underway. Out at center ice and off to the far side it's played. And it's thrown around the ring by Michael Overbo, and it's comes back near side and up against the boards where it's played out to center. McCoy Gregoire turns it off to the far side for Luke Grammer, who manufactures a move and comes to blue ice and in to the near corner, down deep in the corner. Heck checked off the play, and there it's picked up by Tate Hammett of Bemidji and plays it behind the net. Can't escape the zone, and it's kept in nicely on a hard one-time shot by Luke Grammer, but the save made and puts us in the draw.
Well, as you might expect, Spuds control play early with some good possession and try to get their offensive game started, and Bemidji does a fine job of countering that with some defense to start.
Bemidji 3-21-1, Moorhead 18-5-1. Number 8 against number 1 in Section 8. Play comes up on top, and at the point, Cade Moylan sends it off to the far side. Moorhead tried to play it down behind the net, and it's picked off up on high in the slot. Man working it to the near side. Here's the move in by Max Dronen. He got ridden deep into the corner, and Dronen brings it back along the near wall. From there they play on, and it's spun around and off to the far side, being chased down by Nate Manassa. Manassa feeds it up on top. Spuds are there to take it away, dropping it back, picked up, and from there, Gavin Lindberg brings it out to the point, circling around, gives it off to Max Dronen. Shot put on, a save made, and it bounces out to center ice. Moylanen is there to take it back again for Moorhead. He throws it in deep, all the way to the far corner. We are just underway, and there's no scoring as Moorhead takes on Bemidji tonight at Moorhead Sports Center. A long pass hit hard, and then redirected up, and just got underneath the press box here tonight, and it stays 0-0.
Well, what the Spuds are going to want to do in this game is avoid coming in, playing too casually or overconfident that they feel as the one seed they should have their way in this game. And Bemidji, they're going to want to make this game right as long as they can without scoring on really either side, even their own. If they score, they might wake the sleeping giant. So as long as this game continues to go on and the deeper it gets, the better for Bemidji without scoring.
Lincoln Hurd controlled the faceoff to the corner, but Moorhead there to pick it off, and they head up. Centering pass right on the money for Kai Holm, and it tipped away nicely by goaltender Tanner Rabiski. Out it comes to center. Gathered in, sent ahead by Lincoln Hurd of Bemidji. They change. Moorhead picks it up behind the net and heads out far right side. Tapped away nicely on a nice poke, and it comes all the way to the near boards. All the way out to center where it's gathered in by Tate Hammett, and Bemidji sends it rink wide. Deep in the far corner, played behind the net, scrambling after it. Moorhead trying to pull it in, and Grant Frisch sends it near side, and out comes Kai Holm. He slows things down. Puck works loose. Play continues to Bemidji. To the near side and off the skate of Wiley Gladen into the near corner. Chased down by Grammer. Spun around to the far side. It escapes the zone and heads out. And at center ice, Tate Hammett takes it back for Bemidji. Brought back to the near side. A deflection there. All the way back in. McCoy Gregoire had it tapped away, but Grant Frisch there to pick it up. Sends it ahead now on the near side for Johnny Franklin. Long pass in, all the way down, and from behind the net, sent up on top as the Spuds try to capitalize on that pass. Here's a whack at it and a save, and another chance, and a save by Rabiski. Keeps the puck in play. Turnaround shot. Carter Johnson off to the far side. Deep off the boards played. And then a lift pass out of the zone comes rolling back to McCoy Gregoire. So some heavy offensive pressure. Here comes Johnny Franklin, and his pass got deflected right back out. Cade Moylan in there for a moment, gives it back to Franklin on the near side. It got away, down deep in the corner, Ethan Mock with it. For Bemidji out to center, McCoy Gregoire there to take it away. To the blue line, and to the near side. Winding up the return up on top. Shot is no, it was in the corner. It ricocheted out. Cullen just nearly got the game opener. It rolls all the way back up ice for the icing call. 13:27 to go here in the first period.
Well, a great passing combination as the Spuds entered the zone. Carson Triggs finding Cullen Jess right in the primetime scoring area, and Cullen beats the goalie clean there, but just hits the crossbar and it stays out.
Max Dronen in the face-off for Moorhead. We are deep in the Bemidji zone, and Dronen draws it back. Tipped away, recovered by Ethan Mock of Bemidji. Back out near point. Grammer there to keep it in play for Moorhead. He sends it ahead for Lindbergh. Down deep into the corner, Lindbergh swipes it down to the corner. He works his way up on top, had a chance. It got poked away, and here comes Bemidji. 13 far corner for Carson Triggs. He is gathered in. Lindbergh picks it up, sends it right up on top, and a quick release. Nice block save by Tanner Rabiski. And here comes Bemidji along the near side for Gage Mosted. Out it comes to center as they play catch along the line. It comes deep into the zone and picked up by Grammer, and Luke Grammer sails behind the net to the far side and sends it out. Spuds are on the attack. Down deep in the corner, a nice jump step ahead by Lucas Fear to get back on play. Comes back now near side, 12:17 to go as it comes to the near wall. Played by the Lumberjacks, and it comes out to center, and as they collapse along the near board, it is poked off to the side. Mosted catches up to it. He and Moylan and go down deep. Fear there to pick it up, sends it off on the far right side. Now the Spuds have a chance at a breakaway. Carson Triggs was one step away from coming in alone, but he had it poked away from behind. Lumberjacks picking it up, and they bring it to the near side. 11:47, we're in the opening period. Nothing across as it comes down. Grant Frisch there to pick it up, settles in behind the net, plays it out on the near side. Out to center and through. A tie up there sends Kai Holmes sliding down, and the puck is free, rolling back up ice. Comes all the way down to the corner where Luke Grammer brings it under control and heads out. Grammer first one way, then the other, to the line, and in, near side. Kai Holmes just off his skate and down deep into the corner. As they play, the Lumberjacks pull it loose. Off to the far side, it's pulled away by Carter Johnson. Down deep into the corner for Cullen Jess. They scramble for it there as Bemidji's Nate Manassa enters in. Johnny Franklin to the far side, Moorhead, keeping it in the zone. Deep in the corner, pass goes behind. Rolled back out to the far point. Here's a shot by Grammer. got caught in traffic, collected their stopping play with 10:42 to go.
A nice job of the Spuds on the forecheck, keeping pucks alive deep in the Bemidji zone. And then once they get control, they've made some nice plays to find open players with good looks. And again, as we'd expect, Spuds with a lot of puck time and puck control early on in this one.
4-0 shots on goal, no scoring on the board. 10:42 as the puck goes down in the far corner. As Carter Johnson draws it to the outer edge, the Lumberjacks are there to kick it out of the zone. It comes sailing all the way up, giving chase. Wyatt Gunkel tracks it into the corner. He goes down on top of the puck. Play squirts loose. Spuds have it. Carter Johnson overpassed on the play and it slipped away. Down deep, Gage Mostert. Here's a shot by the Lumberjacks. Up high and off the plexiglass, coming back now near side. Off to the far corner plate. McCoy Gregoire steers it along the wall. Played out of the zone. Now in. Working his way down low. Centering pass just beyond the reach of Cullen Jess. Carter Johnson had a great idea, but he just misfired on the pass to Jess. Meanwhile, out at the blue line, kept in nicely by Johnson. Down low, backhand pass, shot blocked away. Defense, a great helper there for Rybisky. And play continues on. 9:44 to go, and it's sent off to the far side. Rung along the wall, tipped up, and that one stays in play as it comes rolling all the way down. And with that arm upraised, we get the icing call to stop play.
Well, Carter Johnson providing a spark to this game with his quick feet and his speed. He's creating a lot of problems for Bemidji right now and a lot of opportunities for the Spuds.
One of the anchors on that front line, Carter Johnson, came in with 12 goals and 30 assists. And his play here, although no scoring has occurred, certainly has been an uplift for the Spuds as we drop the puck now to the far left side of Rybisky. Out to the point, tapped ahead. Spuds keep it in. It's loose for a moment. Scrambling in after it, pulled away by Jonas Spicer to the near side. Here's a windup and a shot, and Rybisky comes up with a save. That one had a nice screen and a nice block on the way in, but Rybisky tracked it all the way in to make the save.
Really a good bit of work from Max Dronen, weaving his way along the top of the zone. And he crossed the Royal Road, as they say, and he snapped it back across the grain and through traffic, and Rybisky was there for a save, but a nice play by Max there.
Play comes down on the dot to the near side, working it out to the near point, set off far side. From there, Grammer feeds it down low, bounced high and away, chased down to the far side. Jonas Spicer giving chase, just managed to keep it in, and a nice hustle along the far side by Gavin Lindberg. Play comes down low. As they try to hook up, it's blocked away. This one escapes the zone and comes out and through and comes rolling back in. Oh, and it's set right out in front. Hudson Hodges nearly had to make a save on his own teammate's pass. Here's the return out to center. Spuds weaving their way to the near side, and in comes Max Dronen. Rink wide, Dronen pulls it off and gives it near side. Here's McCoy Gregoire with a hard shot. Lindberg watching it bounce into the corner, and it comes back out now to Bemidji. A pass that got dropped to the ice. The Spuds are there to grab it back and send it ahead. So the Lumberjacks backpedaling to pick it up, come back now near side for Lincoln Hurd. Knocked away from him, and in back up ice, Tate Hammett collecting it for Bemidji to bring it near side. 8 minutes to go. We're in the opening period. There's been no scoring as the play goes down low. And off to the far side, Lucas Fear sends it up. Kai Holm puts a quick wrist on. I tell you what, this Rybisky came here ready tonight for this one.
Yeah, he's quick. He's tracking the puck well. Made a couple of really sharp, quick glove saves, showing that he is alert and ready for the Spuds on any attempts that they've got thus far.
Michael Overbo stands in. And he faces off with Gage Mostert. Spuds have the draw, comes up on top, right out into the crease, pulled back, under control, and sent back in by Caden Moylanen. Down low into the corner, the Lumberjacks pull it loose. Heading up along the near side. Here's a walkout, dumped off for Wiley Gladen. He sends it off to the far side, and it's deflected. Spuds get a stick on it and gain control and send it out. Taken back by Ethan Maish. Poked away from him. Lumberjacks backpedal into their own end before bringing it out to the near side. Long pass out of the zone will take us back into the Bemidji end after icing with 7:19 to go. Still looking for the game's first goal.
Well, we've got a nice turnout here tonight, a really strong student section for the Spuds, and they're going to want to give them something to cheer about soon.
Absolutely, and when you think of the fact that this is just one of 3 varsity events that are going on tonight, people are going to be wandering back and forth.
Great night at Moorhead Ice Campus.
Near side, face-off, 7:19 remaining for the Spuds. Carter Johnson being waved out. And he'll take place on the near side. That brings Johnny Franklin in. It's drawn to the corner, and it's sent off all the way around to the far corner. And from there to the point and back in. Now dropping it loose, it's poked away. Bemidji, long pass, rink wide. Played off the near wall. And as they bring it in, Hunter Marcotte sent it off to Grant Declusion. Down low and behind. Moorhead there to pull it loose and head out to center. It's 2-on-2. Here's a walk-in on goal, and it's steered away by Rybisky. Deep into the far corner, and it's brought rink wide. Bemidji still looking for their first shot on goal. 6:38 remaining. Most of the offensive time tonight has been by Moorhead, and here's Carter Johnson shooting just wide. It comes bounding back to the near side, and all the way out it comes. Here's the walk-in now by Ethan Maish, and he sends a shot up high and away. Rebound off to the far side where Cullen just tried to steer it out of the zone, but no, there's the first save of the night for Hudson Hodges. As it comes back near side, the Spuds turn, look up ice, can't clear the zone. Now it's dropped down. Wiley Gladen. Near side now for Tate Hammett. And the Spuds reach in to poke it loose. They take control as Grant Frisch sends it in deep. All the way down and from behind the net, 5:50 to go. Here's the turn and the look up ice. Long pass out right on the stick of Gage Mosted. He brings it in alone. He shoots and it's blocked up into the air. Nice block down save by Cade Moylanen. On the way out, the Spuds after the rebound and bring it in. And right on the line, it is called offside to stop play.
Well, as mentioned earlier, the Spuds are going to have to create their own urgency in this game. Bemidji is going to be happy to slow the pace down and hope they drag the Spuds with them, because they would love to have this game be a low-scoring affair for as long as it can be. So the Spuds are going to have to provide their own urgency here.
Just outside the Bemidji zone. Play is down, gathered in by Ethan Mock. Sends it off the far wall, picked up by the Spuds. They walk their way in on goal. Kai Holmes, shot blocked away by Rybisky. Sent off to the far side and gathered in out of the corner by Cole Matetic. And it's dropped out to center ice where the Spuds are there to take it back again, but only briefly. Gained back by Ethan Mock as he walks his way in with a long pass deep down. Played around to the near side. Kai Holmes has bounced up against the boards, and play comes out now. Here is Luke Grammer. Off to the far side, wind up in a shot. Blocked, recovered, sent back on. Blocked and saved. Nice maneuvering by Lucas Fair. He realized that first time wasn't going to go anywhere. On the second effort, he got the shot away, but Rybisky was there.
Well, it's a nice play coming through the neutral zone as Luke Grammer joined the rush, and they found him coming through the middle. It created a 2-on-2 situation, but as is with a lot of the Spuds players as they come in on the rush, they are able to find a nice quick pass to generate offense, and Fear just about was able to get one.
Carter Johnson in the face-up along with Nate Manassa, and it goes down low. From right out in front, it's picked up on top. McCoy Gregoire turns, shoots, and sends it up into the netting above the plexiglass.
Well, a nice job from McCoy Gregoire to work his way around that puck to get a quick snapshot off, but Bemidji got some sticks in the way, doing a nice job of collapsing in front of the net to help and support defensively, able to get sticks on pucks and deflect up into the netting.
4:38 remaining in the opening period. Carter Johnson stands in for Moorhead. A long delay before the puck is dropped, and the Spuds have it at the far point. Shot sent from there and blocked, recovered. Bemidji on his way out. Gage Mosted has run off the play along the far side, and it's sent out. Now the Spuds have it 1-on-1. And breaking through. Carter Johnson pulls up in the near corner, sending it up on top. Working around, turning, looking, shooting, wide. Out to the far side, rebound. Down deep in the corner. As they scramble after it, Cullen Jess muscling his way in. He's trying to be pushed out of the way. Finally drops the pass back, and it comes all the way out to the point. And from there, Moylan centering pass, tipped up and away high. Rebound picked up behind the net. To the near side and played off the wall. Here's the look-up ice. Pulled away by Cullen Jess. Walks his way in, shoots. Blocked, saved, kicked out to the near side. Play continues, 3:47 to go. Put off by McCoy. Gregoire at the point. Dished it down deep into the near corner. From there, pass sent out. Bemidji now heads up. And so the Spuds come up with a couple of great scoring opportunities. Here's a shot blocked away by Hudson Hodges. Off to the far side. That's his second save here in the opening period as the puck comes sailing out of play just below us. And that stops the clock with 3:25 to go.
Another good stick from a Bemidji defender to get in front of, stick in front of that rink-wide pass and just deflect it up out of the play as the Spuds had something going in transition there.
On the board, it shows shots on goal, 10-1 Moorhead. I suspect that number will change as they put the official numbers up between periods, but for now, 3:20 and clock running. No scoring has occurred, and the play comes all the way back up ice, chased down by Luke Grammer. Nifty backhand pass off the far wall and out. Spuds 3-on-3 at the blue line. Checked away, loose puck. Here's a shot blocked away by Rybisky. Down deep and off the corner. Wind up from their shot. That one's blocked away. That one looked like Lucas Fair. And it's behind now. Gavin Lindbergh giving chase. Puts it on his stick and it's pulled away by Michael Dickinson. And to the far side, it's worked out by Bemidji. 2:46 to go. On his way in. There's nobody behind him. Team changing, and he sends it behind the net. Bounces out to the far side where Lincoln Hurd tracks it down. He puts it on his stick. And Luke Grammer puts it on his stick and pulls it loose. From behind the net, now the Spuds send it out to center. Here's the work on the near side for Carson Triggs. He walks his way in. His pass comes all the way up and top, and a shot by Grant Frisch. That was a one-timer that sailed in low and scooped off the ice by Tanner Rybisky.
Well, another illustration of the Spuds' ability to create on the rush. They had Carson Triggs. They hit him wide. He drove the defense off. The other forwards drove to the net. It opened up the high slot where Grant Frisch was able to sneak in. Nice pass back by Triggs for a one-timer, and Rybisky's there again.
To the near corner. Walking his way in, it got poked away. Bemidji setting it out to the near wall, taken back again by Lucas Fair. He walks his way in. His shot got blocked halfway in. And rebounds out. And from the far side, Cade Moylan takes it back from Moorhead and gives it to the near side. Here's the walk-in now by Michael Overbo. Carries it down low, sends it up on top. Shot blocked away, it covered up. Play is continuing, and so no whistle yet. And finally they reach in and stop play. I'm not so sure that that puck ever got stopped completely, but finally the whistle to stop play with 1:45 remaining here in the opener.
Yeah, the puck was certainly not covered at any point during that scrum, and as more bodies converged on it, maybe the official just got a little nervous himself, like something bad's about to happen. I can't see the puck. Let's get a whistle and regroup.
1:45 as the play goes to the circle far left of Rybisky. Carter Johnson standing in for Moorhead. It's drawn down to the corner, played around the wall, near side and out. It comes cycling all the way down, and that'll bring up icing with 1:38 to go.
Might see more of that as the game wears on, as the Spuds continue to wear down the Lumberjacks, and they will look to get breaks and whistles as they're able to.
Play will be to the left side, glove side of Rybisky. And the puck is drawn out and kept in just. Luke Grammer sails to the near side. He winds, he shoots, and that's a glove save. About waist high. But a nice shot opening up for Luke Grammer. And the save to Rybisky keeps it 0-0.
Nice bit of control from Luke Grammer as he was able to barely keep the puck in the zone, and he was under some duress, wiggled his way to a lane to the net and fired it there, hoping for a tip or a screen.
Carter Johnson, Cullen Jess, along with Johnny Franklin on that draw. Bemidji takes it back, sending it out. It's gloved down, and as the Spuds touch up on the play, Carter Johnson weaves his way in. He had a shot floating in on goal, and it was redirected out. It comes all the way out to center, taken back, and at the blue line, it comes in offside with 1:10 remaining. We can't help but think that the last time these teams played, Moorhead put this one into running time and walked off with a 9-0 win. I don't see that tonight.
Well, Bemidji's playing a nice collapsing style of defense and the type of game to keep it close, and they're having success with that thus far.
Off the face-off, it's set down deep. Bemidji giving chase. From behind the net, sent off far side. We're in the final minute of the opening period. Long pass comes onto the stick of Grant Declusion. He goes down as he came sailing in, and the Spuds pull it back. Working his way out of the zone. Here comes Cade Moylanen. And from there it's redirected back to the near side, and it's tapped out of the zone. Taken back on a save. Gathered in by Carson Triggs, 31 seconds. From behind, here's the walk-up by Luke Grammer and off to the far side. Grammer giving chase into the corner. He takes a bump. Play continues on. Out it comes, and it rolls free all the way down. They're going to wave off the icing with 14 seconds to go. And the Spuds with a long pass right to the tape. That blocked away. Now here comes Bemidji. Along the near side, Tate Hammett. He sends one in, and it rolls to the far side. As the play goes behind the net, the horn sounds, and we have put one period away here at Moorhead Sports Center in Section 8 quarterfinal play after one. On the Speakeasy scoreboard, it's Moorhead 0, Bemidji 0. All right, 3 minutes here, Julie.
Stands out when it comes to commercial real estate. Coldwell Banker, Element Realty, and Bryce Huteri. Bryce Huteri is ready to assist you with sales or leasing of commercial property, retail property, office space, and more. Make the right call. Bryce Huteri at cbcelement.com.
I get asked
all the time, what in the world is a credit union?
Let me tell you.
It's a member-owned financial cooperative.
And you're a part of it.
You're a part of it.
Because our earnings go back to our members.
So open your eyes to a credit union.
Yeah, that's right. Open them. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
For good times and great food and drinks, gather your people and come visit us at Legends. You will love our wings, pulled pork, pizza, and other delicious items. Gluten-free and other special diets can be accommodated. We show all the major sporting events. If you are having a special event, take advantage of our event room and catering. Our catering is available for both delivery and pickup. Visit us today.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Open your eyes
to a credit union.
Wait. What's a credit union?
It's a financial cooperative.
And it's member-owned.
Which means
better rates.
Lower fees.
And all the financial services that you need.
It's easy to join.
So easy to join.
Practically ridiculous how easy it is to join.
So open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes to
a credit union.
So open your eyes. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Back in 1926, people in the FM area began choosing the latest fashions and flooring materials from Fargo Linoleum, and they still do. Fargo Linoleum offers you everything in floor covering. After all these years, Fargo Linoleum is still the floor covering leader.
Whether you're building a new home or looking to save money on your energy bills by improving your existing insulation, let the experts at Cullen Insulation help you out. Contact Dan and mention this ad to receive a 10% discount off any work they perform for you. Just like your Moorhead Spuds, the team at Cullen Insulation is committed to excellence.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
Duty truck to do full-size jobs. Boss built the HTX in both V-plow and straight blade options. The Boss HTX family is specifically engineered for today's half-ton and light-duty vehicles. Make no mistake, they have big-time power. So when you're working to restore order, the Boss HTX is here to back you up.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead. Stop on out and visit us before you get caught with your plow down.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic, serving the FM community for over 9 years. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Looking for a mortgage in the Valley? Where would you go? Some people are skeptical of those humongous banks. Others worry about the stability of some small lenders. At Valley Mortgage, we're independent and only do mortgages. So we're small enough to give you the service you want and large enough to give you the security and experience you need. It's the perfect fit. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley. An equal housing lender.
Open your eyes to a credit union.
The one myth of a credit union
is that we don't offer what the other guys do.
Well, that's simply not true.
We have business, checking, and loans.
Mortgages and credit cards.
We have free Kasasa checking.
And all the other services you need too.
Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
When searching for a home loan, too many people focus only on the rate. They forget to ask the lender, are approvals made locally or in a city far away? Are you experienced at closing on time? With Valley Mortgage, you get a great rate, the best service, local approval, and over 30 years of experience. So give us a ding. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley. An equal housing lender.
Four Seasons Car Wash on 34th Street in Moorhead is a proud supporter of Spuds TV and the Spud Boosters. Unlimited wash memberships are available starting at just $20. A portion of each new membership is donated to the Spud Boosters. free vacuum stations with each wash. So for a fast, clean wash, go to Four Seasons Car Wash.
Spuds had a 15-2 shots on goal advantage in that first period. Nothing got past Tanner Rabishke, who came into the game with a 4.34 goals against and 87% saves. On the other side, Hudson Hodges has a 1.91 goals against and 92.7 saves. To recap again, the pairings in Section 8 hockey, Moorhead tonight with Bemidji. The winner will take on either St. Cloud or Rogers. That game is scheduled for a 7 o'clock start tonight. And in the other half of the bracket, Roseau and Brainerd will square off along with St. Michael, Albertville, and Buffalo. And then 4 winners will meet on Saturday to determine a section championship matchup. As the Spuds get ready to take on the Lumberjacks here tonight, we want to remind you that coming up after this hockey game, we'll join the Moorhead boys basketball game in progress as they take on Shanley tonight. There's a doubleheader there. The Moorhead girls taking on Shanley as we speak. And approximately 7:45, it's senior night tonight for the Moorhead boys basketball team as well, as they get ready to take on the Deacons. That is set for 7:45, and we'll be joining that one as quickly as we can get from here to there. As the teams are making their way to the start of our second period, we'll be back at Moorhead Sports Center after one period of play On the Speakeasy scoreboard, Moorhead nothing, Bemidji nothing. 2 minutes here, 2 minutes.
It is a proud, longtime sponsor of Moorhead Spuds Athletics. QZ Real Estate has been in business since 1980, specializing in residential and lakeshore property. They provide personalized service you can trust and really do know the area. If you're in the market, give QZ Real Estate Incorporated a call today at 218-236-5422 or visit QZRealestate.com. Go Spuds!
If you're planning to build your next home, talk with Rick Halverson first. Call Rick Halverson at 701-238-1709. There are family lots available at Keystone Edition in Dilworth. Buy your lot for the future or custom build for your immediate needs. Have your building questions answered. Rick Halverson Construction, 701-238-1709. Finding the right person to work with you on tax preparation is as easy.
All right, we can take it after this commercial, after Lowell Bennis.
Okay.
Thank you.
Individual returns or business returns, place your trust in the experienced hands of Bennis Accounting and Tax Service. Easy to find, 6th floor, U.S. Bank Building, downtown Moorhead. Lowell Bennis, the Bennis Accounting and Tax Service.
You know, Rob Garmer, when we talk about team play, whether it be baseball or basketball, tonight hockey, when you say one player can't make a difference, Tanner Rabishki is making the difference tonight as he stands tall in goal for Bemidji.
Yeah, 0-0 the Spuds, and the fans probably expected them to be able to score, but Rabishki is the difference. He had plenty of good looks, plenty of shots with 15, and he's turning them all away.
In this second period, Moorhead will go left to right. Carter Johnson stands in, and it's drawn hard back into the Bemidji end. Giving chase, Caden Triggs with it, brings it on a little quick wrist pass to the near side, pulled off the wall, sent up on top, Triggs with a shot that misses. All the way to the far side it goes, played off the wall, and it comes back to Grammer. Turns and shoots, and that one deflected. To the far side, the rebound picked up by Bemidji. The outlet pass tapped up high into the air, and it hits a skate and comes bouncing near side for Ethan Maish. And at the blue line, it came in just a hair offside.
Well, an interesting, clear strategy it looked from the Spuds to start the period, where Carter Johnson shot the opening faceoff deep into the end and got Caden Triggs in pursuit of it, and the Spuds wanted to step on him quick.
As the face-off is spotted just outside the Moorhead blue line, it comes back to the Lumberjacks. And at their own line, they send it ahead where it's intercepted now by Caden Triggs. He brings it in. He works his way down, drops it back, shot left on, and it's fumbled, but then recovered and hung on. Again, Tanner Rabishki.
Well, a nice interception of the play in the neutral zone as Bemidji tried to advance it up the ice, and Triggs stepped in front of it and created an instant 3-on-2 rush. Spuds with another good chance.
Max Dronin stands into the faceoff for Moorhead. Play is drawn back to the point, and from there the look in by Caden Moylan, and here's a turnaround shot by Carson Triggs. That one got deflected up and away. So the Spuds again looking for that quick attack and a quick scoring opportunity to see Rabishki come up with the save.
The importance of winning faceoffs there on display again as Dronin's able to win it to Moylan. Quick cross-box pass to Triggs, and another good chance for the Spuds.
Max Dronin stands in. Waiting for the puck to drop. It's to the corner. Played off the wall, behind the net. Spuds get a stick on it. Foil the pass. It's picked up by Connor Savard. They play catch behind the net. So far, Bemidji now break out as a long pass is intercepted at the blue line by Cade Moylanen. Touches it ahead, and it's taken back by the Lumberjacks. Near side outlet pass comes out to center. Turnaround by Wyatt Gunkel. Hooks up there with Max Dronin. Back to Gunkel. Near side, and it's sent ahead all the way down on goal. Rabishki just about tipped that one into his own net. Recovered in time to keep it in play. Off to the far side, the Lumberjacks. We've had no scoring, and we're in the second period. Long pass near side for Gavin Lindberg. He brings it in, and now it's poked away. Here's the rush up ice by Hunter Marcotte. He got worked off the play just as he was ready to pull the trigger. Back up against the near wall. Spuds pull it loose. Here's Gavin Lindbergh, and he pops it up into the air where it's gloved down by Ethan Mock, and he stick handles his way out to center. Backhand pass up and ahead and down deep. Behind the net, Luke Grammer sends it out, intercepted, taken back, Bemidji. Near side, Ethan Mock. And his pass got all the way down low. Played behind the net. Spuds on a breakaway. Here comes the walk in by Michael Overbo. He got caught from behind. Still managed to move it towards goal where it was deflected behind the net. Play comes back now near side. Out along the wall, chased up ice by Ethan Maish. Puck is left all alone. Nobody knows where it is. The Spuds come back, and Kai Holm sends it out to center where it's taken back by Bemidji. Sent rink wide and off to the far side. Tracked in there by Grammer. Luke Grammer's pass out. Gathered in at the blue line, sent back, and Grammer is there for the intercept. It's 4-on-2 and in. Here's a windup delivered back. Caden Triggs with a shot that was blocked away. Back now to the near side, and Caden Triggs catching up to it. Sends it deep into the corner. It's played there and played there alone. Tate Hammett then picks it up for the Lumberjacks. Intercepted by Caden Triggs. It pops up into the air, pops behind the net where Triggs picks up the rebound. Slides his way up, up the slot, works his way in, covers up, shot blocked, rebound behind the net, trying to send it back on the near side. Off the wall, Carter Johnson goes deep into the far corner. To the far point, a one-time pass. Knocked away, and it comes out to McCoy Gregoire. His shot blocked wide. To the far corner, it's played down deep. Colin Jess on the walk-in, shot blocked. Recovery behind the net. Scramble for it there. Colin Jess comes up with it. Now he brings it out and carries it all the way, sending it near side for McCoy Gregoire. A nice centering pass right down low. Bounces off the save, and it comes all the way on top. Return down, Caden Triggs behind the net. Carter Johnson had a stick on it, but only for a moment. It's pulled away by Gage Mostert. He works his way out, takes the pressure off with that long pass out of the zone. Spuds again are having some great opportunities and a multiple set of opportunities, but still nothing across.
A wonderful shift by the Spuds top unit, creating chance after chance, and grade A and Rabishki's there. We had a beautiful look back door from McCoy Gregoire to Carter Johnson, and Rabishki's there for the save. An unbelievable performance thus far by the Lumberjack netminder.
Shots on goal, 21-2. Make that 22-2 as he smothers that one right out on the blue ice.
Well, I tell you what, Max Dronen goes to the net looking for a rebound and does what all your forwards to do is get to the front of the net and stop to look for rebounds. And Bemidji got a little testy with it.
Well, it's playoff time. Face off far right side of Rabishki. A resettle. Max Dronen draws it to the boards, picked up by Michael Dickinson of Bemidji. And along the near side, it works loose and out to center and tapped ahead by Dickinson. From the corner, sent back up against the near wall. And play goes down deep as Hunter Marcotte chases it for Bemidji. Carson Triggs gets there first and brings it near side. Here's the turn and the look up by Luke Grammer as he settles in behind the net. Stick handles it back to the near side. Wyatt Gunkel. His outlet pass got deflected. He tracks it down and reloads. On the near side, sent out. Here's Lindbergh. Gavin Lindbergh brings it ahead. Taps it into the corner. He'll head off. Spuds on a change. Lumberjacks gathering it in behind the net, sending a pass near side. Spuds in some heavy pursuit, but the pass comes away and out. Blocked away near side. Moylanen picks it up. Tapped ahead. And then it's dished away as the Lumberjacks pick it up. In pursuit, Grant Frisch brings it back near side for Moorhead. Spuds have a breakaway now at 3-on-2, but they're worked off the play. To the near side comes Ethan Mock. And to the far side, it works loose and all alone. It's picked up along the far side as the Lumberjacks turn around and send a shot that got blocked and comes all the way to the near wall. The return out just did get out of the zone, tapped ahead, and down deep into the far corner. Inside of 11 minutes to go in the second period, and we have a scoreless hockey game. In deep into the corner, the Lumberjacks turning it. And aside, it's returned up on top, and the Spuds collapse down on the play and stop it. A loose puck, rebounded shot. Here's the walk around on the backside of the play, tried to tap it in, and he scores! Bemidji carried it from the far corner and came behind the net and wrapped it around and tucked one in. Just their third shot on goal, and it's 1-0 Bemidji.
Well, a nice bit of forechecking by the Lumberjacks as they were able to bottle up the Spuds just enough as they were controlling the puck, trying to exit the zone, and they were very opportunistic. Once they had a crease, they attacked and were able to find a way to tuck one in past Hodges, get the all-important first goal.
6:26, the time of the goal. The goal given to Wiley Gladen, Gage Mostert assisting. Now the Spuds need to come from behind. Out of the near corner, they play it up on top. Grammer sends it out to the far point. Wind up from there, McCoy. Gregoire carries it into the corner, his shot blocked. Up on top it comes. Here's the walk-in now by Grammer. Turns, shoots, and that one is patted away. Carter Johnson picks it up in the far corner. Drops it deep into the corner as he tried to put it on the stick of Caden Triggs. 1-0 Bemidji. 9:54 to go as the play comes back up. Wrestling it away, loose to the far side, the return. Up on top, a quick wrister set in. No, they're going to wave it away. They played with a high stick. Is that?
I think they're calling man in the crease.
Man in the crease, okay.
There was a lot of traffic there.
Bemidji had a good look, and the crowd erupted. The red light went on, but the official waved it off immediately. And our rules expert says man in the crease.
That's what it appeared to me. There was quite a bit of traffic in front of Hodges there, and the Spuds dodge a bullet.
We haven't seen that all year. Yeah. That's the first call, man in the crease. And the Spuds, from now, dodge a bullet. And it stays 1-0 Bemidji as the puck goes into the Spuds bench. 9:38 to go here in the second period.
Bemidji's got a little bit of life in their step, a little bit more so than before. Now that the first goal is in, they're going to look to apply the pressure and keep that momentum on their side.
That goal by Wiley Gladen, just his fourth of the year. The assist to Gage Mostert, his ninth. 1-0 Bemidji. As play comes up ice, Wyatt Gunkel steers it ahead. Here's the walk up on top. Gunkel keeping it alive, sending it to the far side. Moylanen steering it all the way down low. Tracked there by Carson Triggs. It's away from him, or rather that play was turned around by Max Dronen. And it comes out to center where Bemidji picks it up. Off to the far side, they walk their way in. Wyatt Gunkel down deep into the corner. He got speared away. Working it up on top. Here's a look from high in the slot, wind up in a shot blocked. Bouncing back now on the near side. And it's up and out of play with 8:51 to go. 1-0 Bemidji, middle of the second period.
The Spuds are going to want a stronger response. They appear to continue to play a little bit casually, like this game's just going to come to them. And I think Bemidji is feeling a little bit of life right now that they can play with this team, and they're taking it to the Spuds a little bit right now.
Was the faceoff will come to the near side and stick side of Hudson Hodges. It rolls out, tipped ahead. Gathered in now by Connor Savard of Bemidji. Sends it off to the far side. A long rink-wide pass comes back. Moorhead turning it around and sends it up on the far left side. Across the line and in. Tapped into the corner. Moorhead chasing it down. Loose now into the far side. Back out at the point. Here's a windup. Shot by Grant Frisch. Bounces behind the net to the corner. Picked up by the Lumberjacks. Outlet pass. Got through all the way to the wall where Luke Grammer is waiting for it. And from there it's sent in. Backward pass. Here's Grant, or Luke Grammer rather, with it. And more of what we expect to see, I think, from now on. With this playoff game on the line, the Spuds crashing the net. And as you might expect with all that, what is it you call it? Kerfuffle?
A little bit of a kerfuffle there, yep. And you're absolutely right. The intensity will pick up, especially on the Spuds end, now that they're trailing, and maybe desperation will start to creep in. And there's a little bit of a bum rush to the net, or a bull rush to the net, as Luke Grammer took a shot, continued on, and he's looking for any loose puck he can get right now.
There are a lot of situations where we would see somebody heading to the penalty box in a situation like that, but I suspect the referees and officials understand this game and were there in time to stop anything from seriously happening. And right now we don't see any indication of a player heading into the penalty box.
Nice
right
job.
now they're just cleaning up some ice that got scraped away.
Nice job by the officials, as you mentioned, Larry, understanding the situation. If it's not necessary to take somebody off the ice, they're not going to. They're going to try to let these players determine the outcome of the game as best they can.
It's 1-0 Bemidji. Wiley Gladen scoring here in the second period. We have 8 minutes remaining as Spuds send Caden Triggs into the faceoff. It's drawn to the outer edge, and the Spuds there pick it up. Here's Moylan and winding up, shooting, blocked away. Another great save from Tanner Rabishki. All the way back up ice, and Moylan will have to give chase. Down deep into the corner, worked away along the near wall, but it's kept in now by Gladen. As he goes down low, they tried to muscle it in. It's blocked away. They got a shot in on goal. Here's a late penalty coming up. And as it's touched up at center ice, I'm not sure which way I saw it, but we've got a call holding with 7:37 to go. And Moorhead will be on the power play.
Well, as the Bemidji player Gladen approached the net, he was stood up by McCoy Gregoire, and I think he may have tried to just grab a hold of him to kind of tie him up and let somebody else come in and get the puck, and that may have been the call there. Spuds will have a power play here. We'll see if this top unit can get something going for the Spuds.
This is the first penalty of the night, and Moorhead will have the extra skater. It's drawn out to the edge. Return to the far side. Luke Grammer, near side. Triggs, rink wide. Grammer chasing it down before it escaped the zone. Carries it down deep into the far corner. Spuds on the power play, trying to bring this game even. Wind up. Triggs sending it all the way down. Caden Triggs ends up with Jess. Here's the walk-in on the near side. It got away from Caden Triggs, and it works his way out now to the near side. Chasing it down. Colin Chess had it bounce out to center. Spuds will have to touch up on the play. Jess able to keep it alive. 7 minutes to go. Along the near side, here's the walk up into the near side in by Jess. The return to Carter Johnson, walks his way in. Walks his way behind. Sending up on top. A backhand try by Triggs. Just missed off the end of his stick. Up on top to Grammer. Near side, again, a deflection. Took the pass away. Recovering. And now a whistle has stopped play. And I think that's going to even things up as Caden Triggs will come to the penalty box. We'll go 4-on-4, and then Bemidji will be on the power play.
Well, an interesting call for, as we were just mentioning, the refs allowing the players to decide the outcome of the game. What appeared to be a little bit of a light play on the stick by Caden Triggs to free up the puck is called, but it was going to create possession for the Spuds and a scoring opportunity, so that may have been the difference in that call there.
Play on the far left side as we play it 4-on-4. Here's a windup and a shot blocked away by Rabishki. Rebound back to Moorhead as they stick handle it out to the point, and from there Luke Grammer deep into the far corner. Here's the walk-in attempt, shot blocked away. In and now behind. 40 seconds to go, and then Bemidji will be on the power play. As the Lumberjacks work it out of the zone, here's a long pass that bounces off a skate. Hunter Marcotte in pursuit along with Cade Moylanen. Tracks it down along the far side, and it works loose. Spuds come up now with it. Out to center. 6 minutes to go in the second period. Moorhead trailing 1-0. Here's a windup by Fear. His shot blocked. And on the way in, turned around by Ethan Mock. Back come the Lumberjacks. Centering pass, no. Spuds get back in time to put a stick on it. Poke it away, now along the near side, and here comes Moorhead along the near wall. Time is going to run out on the penalty. Bemidji goes on the power play now with 5:34 remaining as play comes down on the near side. It rolls up free, nobody giving pursuit. Now the Lumberjacks have it. To the near side, a backhand pass all the way down. Deep in the corner, played back along the near side and out. It comes rolling up and through. It comes all the way down. And as it's played there, it's turned around, and the Spuds are there to pick it up. On the near side, Cullen Jess wrists one down low. Off to the far corner, 5:04 now showing. 1-0 Bemidji here in the second. Now we've got a breakaway try. Walking his way in, the shot is blocked, and the cover up by Hudson Hodges. That one was laying all alone right out in the wide open before Hudson Hodges was able to put the glove on top.
Well, another opportunistic play by Bemidji as there's a little seam created up the middle of the ice. They find a streaking player causing some trouble for the Spuds defense. They were able to harass him just enough for Hodges to make the save, but the puck did lay dangerously there for a second.
16 seconds. 15 seconds now showing. Will re-drop the puck left side of Hudson Hodges. And as they wait, puck is dropped, tipped to the corner. Luke Grammer in pursuit, had it pulled away. Now Bemidji, time running down on their power play, shot set in, rebound down low, and again dangerously close. Both teams are at full strength as Caden Triggs comes on from Moorhead. From behind the net, sent off far side. Lincoln Hurd taps it up against the boards, and it's recovered. Luke Grammer brings it to the near side and at the wall. In and out, stays out now as the Spuds reach in. Kai Holm in pursuit, but it's tapped away. Long pass goes rink wide. Tracked down. Here's the play up on top and off to the far wing. Spuds crossover, drop back, wind up shot, glove save. Tanner Rabisky. 31 shots on goal for Moorhead, and they trail 1-0.
Well, pretty good penalty kill from the Spuds there, and as they were able to kill it off, grab control of the puck and create a little opportunity on the rush.
Max Dronen stands in, draws it to the edge, tipped into the corner, spun around near side. Player down, play continues on. Scrabbling after it, Max Dronen. Circling one way, then the other, stick handling his way, keeping the puck under control. Here's Dronen, winding it up on top, sending it off far side. Wind up from there, bouncing puck in. Recover, up on top, Grant Frisch shoots it just wide. Oh, it rippled the net on the wild side. Long rebound all the way out, Grant Frisch to pick it up. Carries it behind the net, he turns quickly and heads up. 3:23 to go in the second as it goes off to the far side. Long touch pass on for Caden Triggs. He weaves his way out of trouble and comes up to center. Got a wing on either side as Caden Triggs brings it in and dishes it off to the far side. Tracks it down himself, and from there it comes to the Spuds. Wind up in a shot, wobbled away. That was on goal and left out for grabs, and the Lumberjacks have it. Picked up now by Luke Grammer. Inside of 3 minutes to go as it comes to the near side. Here's Carter Johnson walking his way in, shooting, blocked, rebound, he scores! Carter Johnson all alone on the way in. Shot was saved, rebound got kicked in.
Well, you had a great stretch pass coming from defenseman Luke Grammer, finding Carter Johnson, and a great bit of deception there as two Spuds were right there to get the puck. But one, I don't know if it was Triggs or Jess, let the puck go to Carter. He was able to get the edge and get in. And it appeared as though Carter may have scored, but the puck laid loose, and finally Triggs was able to come in and bang it home. A much-needed goal for the Spuds late in the second period.
Caden Triggs getting the goal. Cullen Jess and Carter Johnson assisting, and this game is tied at 1.
This next 2.5 minutes is pretty critical in this game.
All the way around and down behind Hudson Hodges. Picked up by Grammer, turns it up along the near side. Lucas Fair brings it in. For Caden Triggs, his 31st goal of the year. Cullen Just assisting, getting his 35th assist. Carter Johnson assisting his 31st. And it's all knotted up at 1. The puck was laying in the air, ready to be tipped in. And here's a rebound shot coming right on Hudson Hodges. This time he covers, smothers, and forces the faceoff.
In this second period, Bemidji has not played the same kind of casual game they played in the first. As soon as they scored, they sensed they were in this game, and they played with a lot more urgency themselves here and almost create another goal there in a strong attempt.
Faceoff, kicked out to the point, kept in Bemidji, tipped up and down to the corner. Here's a wraparound try that's similar to their goal try, but this one tipped away, and here comes Carter Johnson. Across the line, through center, rink-wide pass, dish down into the corner. Picked up Moorhead. Working it along the far wall, Carter Johnson feeds it up. McCoy Gregoire sends it in, it bounces wide. 1:36 to go, and it's a 1-1 hockey game here in the second. Stick handling along the far side by Gregoire to just keep it in. Colin Jess now picks it up deep in the far corner. Out to Gregoire on top. Near side Moylanen. Leans, shoots, blocked away. No. It was already set to wobble in, but it did not. And the long pass out of the zone brings up icing, and all of a sudden, with a 1-1 game at this point in the game, the energy in this building has just exploded.
It has, and Rubishki has played an outstanding game to this point. There's been a little bit of luck on his side with that puck bouncing behind him, laying in the crease, bouncing around. It doesn't find its way in.
And play continues on as Max Dronen stands in for Moorhead and draws it up high in the slot. Here's Grammer's shot, blocked away, recovered on top by Ethan Maish. Sends it off to the far side, and Moorhead's Grammer goes down low to pick it up. Sets up from there and settles it along the near wall with 1 minute to go. It's deflected ahead, picked up and covered up. Here's Carson Triggs dropping it back, rebound, shot away. Off to the far side, gathered in by Connor Savard. All the way up it comes. Dished off to the far side and a quick return. Just did clear the defense, and it comes back as a Spuds. Wyatt Gunkel, 38 seconds to go. Feeds it off to the far side. And to the blue line. Spuds again, it's 3-on-3. The drop pass comes out of the zone. 28 seconds to go as Luke Grammer picks it up. His pass hit a skate and deflects near side. 22 seconds. To the far side, Caden Triggs brings it back. Wyatt Gunkel brings it in. Sends it in on goal, looking for the rebound. And a nice soft shot covered up then quickly by Tanner Rubishki. We are all tied 1-1 with 14 seconds to go in the second period.
Well, that was a nice attempt by Wyatt Gunkel coming across the blue line, trying to feather a little pass in for Carter Johnson, who had speed getting to the net, and it just was unable to connect, and Rubishki covered it up.
Carter Johnson in the faceoff. Play is down, drawn away. Spuds are to pick it up. Moylanen sends it in, blocked away by Rubishki. Tapped up against the wall, recovered Bemidji, and at the blue line kept in. Now out it comes, and that's going to take us into the locker room after 2 periods of play on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 1, Bemidji 1.
Brady's Service Center is a hometown service center that has been
3 minutes or 3.
for over 26 years. Whether it's an oil change, a new set of tires, or major mechanical repairs, we give you straight answers on what you need to do to get the job done without all the sales talk and upselling. We are a family-owned business here to serve you and your family. So the next time your vehicle needs service, trust the experts at Brady's Service Center. Brady's Service Center, just off I-94 and East Street South in Moorhead. Call 233-5740.
What's on the Speakeasy scoreboard?
Visitors enjoy pre- and post-game specials, and the home field advantage is kids eat free on Sunday.
I get asked
all the time,
What in the world is a credit union?
Let me tell you.
it's a member-owned financial cooperative.
And you're a part of it.
you're a part of it.
Because our earnings go back to our members.
So open your eyes to a credit union.
Yeah, that's right. Open them. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
For good times and great food and drinks, gather your people and come visit us in Legends. You will love our wings, pulled pork, pizza, and other delicious items. Gluten-free and other special diets can be accommodated. We show all the major sporting events. If you are having a special event, take advantage of our event room and catering. Our catering is available for both delivery and pickup. Visit us today.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Open your eyes
to a credit union.
Wait. What's a credit union?
It's a financial cooperative.
And it's member-owned.
Which means
better rates.
Lower fees.
And all the financial services that you need.
It's easy to join.
So easy to join.
practically ridiculous how easy it is to join.
So open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes to
a credit union.
So open your eyes. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Back in 1926, people in the FM area began choosing the latest fashions and flooring materials from Fargo Linoleum, and they still do. Fargo Linoleum offers you everything in floor covering. After all these years, Fargo Linoleum is still the floor covering leader.
Whether you're building a new home or looking to save money on your energy bills by improving your existing insulation, let the experts at Cullen Insulation help you out. Contact Dan and mention this ad to receive a 10% discount off any work they perform for you. Just like your Moorhead Spuds, the team at Cullen Insulation is committed to excellence.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
Light-duty truck to do full-size jobs. Boss built the HTX in both V-plow and straight blade options. The Boss HTX family is specifically engineered for today's half-ton and light-duty vehicles. Make no mistake, they have big-time power. So when you're working to restore order, the Boss HTX is here to back you up.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead. Stop on out and visit us before you get caught with your plow down.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Serving the FM community for over 9 years. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week. Day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Looking for a mortgage in the Valley? Where would you go? Some people are skeptical of those humongous banks. Others worry about the stability of some small lenders. At Valley Mortgage, we're independent and only do mortgages. So we're small enough to give you the service you want and large enough to give you the security and experience you need. It's the perfect fit. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley. An equal housing lender.
Open your eyes to a credit union.
The one myth of a credit union
Is that we don't offer what the other guys do.
Well, that's simply not true.
We have business, checking, and loans.
Mortgages and credit cards.
We have free Kasasa checking.
And all the other services you need too.
Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
When searching for a home loan, too many people focus only on the rate. They forget to ask the lender, are approvals made locally or in a city far away? Are you experienced at closing on time? With Valley Mortgage, you get a great rate, the best service, local approval, and over 30 years of experience. So give us a ding. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley. An equal housing lender.
Four Seasons Car Wash on 34th Street in Moorhead is a proud supporter of Spuds TV and the Spud Boosters. Unlimited wash memberships are available starting at just $20. A portion of each new membership is donated to the Spud Boosters. Free vacuum stations with each wash. So for a fast, clean wash, go to Four Seasons Car Wash.
all locked up at one apiece, and Rob Grammer, we take a look at this quarterfinal game. Over the years, it generally has featured the number 1 seed, of course, that it plays a team that really hasn't had their program be developed yet, and there gets to be some really lopsided scores. 1-1 is not necessarily a lopsided score.
No, and you know, it speaks to the development of all the programs across Section 8. Frankly, one of the deepest sections, top to bottom, where most section tournament quarterfinals will not have this kind of a matchup, where you've got a traditional program like Bemidji, not their best year, obviously, with their record throughout the season, but still a program that has a rich tradition and is very proud, and you're getting these types of matchups now where it's not 15-1 or 10-1. They're a lot closer, tightly contested games.
And like a lot of other matchups, when it's Moorhead and anybody, the teams bring their best.
Well, they do. And this reminds me, I'm going to go back into my own archives. In 1993, my junior year, we came into the section quarterfinals against number 8 Crookston, heavily favored, put a lot of shots on net. We went into the third period tied 1-1, and the heart was skipping a few beats that night. And there you asked if there's anxiety at the beginning of the game?
Yes.
There certainly is now if there wasn't that.
Moorhead with 35 shots on goal and managed to get one to cross over at the 14-14 mark. Caden Triggs from Cullen Jess and Carter Johnson. And that tied the game. Earlier in the second period, Wiley Gladen wrapped one around to tuck one in. He had an assist from Gage Mosted on that one. And that came early in the period at the 6:26 mark. And quite frankly, I'm thinking this is, in a lot of ways, a very high-level championship type of game. We've had but one penalty. No, we've had 2 penalties, but they overlapped.
Yep, and you love to see the game being officiated that way, being played hard and clean by both sides, and the players are going to determine the outcome, and it's playoff hockey, and certainly a much more entertaining and playoff-type game than a runaway, and we're happy to have that.
When we complete this one, we'll be taking the short walk up the hallway and join the Moorhead boys basketball team as they take on Fargo Shanley tonight. The girls teams are finishing up their play about now. Perhaps there's some time left. Moorhead and Shanley girls, and that's followed by the boys. And we will be joining that boys game and reminding you also coming up tomorrow night, we've got Cobber basketball doubleheader as they near the end of their regular seasons. The Concordia men will take on McAllister at 5:15, and that is followed then by the women's game at 7:15. That's at Memorial Auditorium. Cobbers and McAllister doubleheader tomorrow right here on 970 WDAY. And then coming up on Thursday, a return trip to Bemidji with girls basketball. And then on Friday night, boys basketball taking on Buffalo. We're getting down to it. Moorhead and Bemidji tonight tied at 1 as we start the third period. Everybody's cycling around and settling in. Moorhead will go right to left here in the third as the officials wait for the ice to settle and the play to begin. Carter Johnson stands in against Gage Mosted. Play is down. Bemidji reaching in to take it. And the Lumberjacks are in on the attack right from the start. A shot blocked and the rebound kicked away. A quick and early start by Bemidji. Here's a shot down low, blocked in, and scooped that one off the ice. And all of a sudden, Hudson Hodges is being challenged.
Well, it goes to show if you do not pressure the puck carrier in the neutral zone, it allows for enough time for something to develop. And Tate Hammett did a nice job of just delaying enough and finding the center, and it sprung a little 2-on-1 early for Bemidji.
Gage Mosted in against Carter Johnson once again as the Spuds pull it clear now, and Luke Grammer sends it off to the far side. Brought in by Colin Jess, winds up, shoots wide all the way to the near side, kept in by McCoy Gregoire. Out comes Bemidji as they picked it off, and on the near side it's Wiley Gladen. He takes a big hit, makes a big noise, play continues on. From behind the net, dished off to the far side, from there brought back, left alone now for a moment. The Spuds come in and Gregoire steers it off to the far side, then it's lifted out of the zone. This one's going to come all the way down, and we'll have icing to stop play. We are just a minute into play here in the third period. 1-1 we play in this section quarterfinal game winner will move into the semifinals. And right now I could say without any fear there will be no loser in this game with the way it has been played. But someone will come up short and their season will be over. Play is down to the right side of Hudson Hodges, and it's tipped behind where Wyatt Gunkel pulls it, heads out. Pass out to center. On his way in, Max Dronen turns, shoots, blocked away. Rabishki tipping that one back out into play, picked up by Dronen. Spuds have it as it comes out to center, gathered in by Cade Moylanen. Here's the return pass on the stick. Dronen works his way down low, tapped away, sends it out to the point, and it escapes the zone. Gunkel couldn't hang on to it. Play near side for Moylanen, back to Gunkel, and he works it out to the far side, and the Spuds bring it in. A quick toss down low, scooped off the ice, no, kept in play, and it's brought all the way up on top, wind up from there, the shot is blocked away. Spuds had a centering pass opportunity. Lifted high into the boards as play continues on. Steered off to the far side, the Lumberjacks bring it out of the zone. Here's a rink-wide pass. They're going to work it off now. The Spuds pick it up. Here's Grammer on his way in to the corner. Centering pass, shot blocked away. Rabishki again as the Spuds line up the, how many times have we seen in the course of the year a successful conclusion to that play?
Well, a great play in transition again as Bemidji sent the puck up the ice, but Luke Grammer turned it up quickly, attacked to apply some pressure, found a trailing Carson Triggs, and Bemidji's defender collapsed just in time on that one.
As we touch the 15-minute mark, it is 1-1 here in the third. Grant Frisch steering it down low. Lucas Spear giving chase. It was poked away, and it comes back now near side. And off the wall, played and sent rink wide. They're going to raise the arm to bring up the icing call. Spuds will catch a break here now as they'll have the face-off in the Bemidji zone. And we stay tied at 1.
Mentioned this earlier in the game, how important the face-offs are. Spuds, if they can win this, Overbo stepping in to get control, they'll go on the offense. If not, they'll have to pursue.
Michael Overbo. And before they drop the puck, they realign, and it comes down near side, and the Lumberjacks pick it up. Sending it down behind the net, reaching in. Johnny Franklin turns, and it's blocked away. It comes back out onto the near side on a bouncing high puck, comes all the way back to Luke Grammer. He circles back and heads up on the far side. His outlet pass got deflected, and it's picked off. Now he picks it off. And on the return, Grammer comes near side for Kai Holm. He walks his way in, he shoots. Rebound blocked away, and then covered up by Tanner Rabishki.
Well, a nice defensive play by Tate Hammett as Kai Holm was coming in with speed. He had Overbo breaking up the middle, and he had Mike open. But Tate Hammett able to get his stick to break up that centering pass.
Caden Trigg stands in. Lumberjacks put Gage Mosted into the faceoff. And the puck is down. Caden Triggs picks it up, centers it up on top. They reach, they poke, and then it's covered up. That is one of those situations where you'd better be ready to play or you're going to get involved in a rather intense situation.
Well, that's for certain. And Caden Triggs, off the faceoff, oftentimes on this top unit, he'll step in on the left circle, is able to do a nifty slip move through the center and create instant offense. And Carter Johnson banging away almost knocks in the go-ahead goal.
Back in the draw, face-off far left side. As we look on, the play comes to Bemidji, and they work it now along the near wall. Gregoire keeping it in, but it's picked off by Wiley Gladen. He works his way down, he shoots it hard, then goes after the loose puck into the near corner. It's played and sent right back up on top. And that stops play with 14 minutes to go in a 1-1 hockey game.
Well, Bemidji's had a number of opportunities, including their goal tonight, where they just try to get the puck bouncing out in front of Hodges somewhere from behind the net, and they did it again there, but Hudson was quick to corral that with his stick and into his glove.
Hunter Marcotte standing in now for Bemidji, and he faces off with Carter Johnson. Puck is down, drawn to the near corner. Wyatt Gunkel tracks it down for Moorhead. Sent off to the far side. Moorhead scrambling to pick it up, and then it's picked off. Dished in where Wyatt Gunkel takes it back from behind the net. Moorhead turns and heads up. Here is Luke Grammer. Through top of the slot. Far side. Jess, wind up, just missing. Rebound comes all the way up on top. Gathered in by Wyatt Gunkel. Dish to the near side. Caden Triggs had it muscled away, and it comes loose and out to center. Bemidji on the attack. Tapped away, but not completely. Now Caden Triggs is able to pull it away and sends it off on the far side. No, he pulled up, and the play came in offside. Caden Triggs had Carter Johnson waiting on the far side. One extra move, and it results in an offside call.
Well, another play with some speed up the ice from Luke Grammer coming up through the neutral zone, able to find Cullen Jess with another good look, and then there again, Triggs turning up the ice and just offsides with the Spuds looking to into their transition game to create.
It's 1-1. Icing pass out of the Bemidji zone with 13:11 to go here in the third. Moorhead now a 39-11 shots on goal advantage. Bemidji had been held to shoot 2 shots on goal when they scored. And Moorhead came back later on in that second period. That's where we stand now in the third. Gavin Lindbergh standing in, draws it to the outer edge. Moorhead to Gregoire. He tossed it into traffic, and it comes bouncing back to him, and he flips it near side, picked up. Here's Carson Triggs on the way in. Triggs drops it back up on top to Gregoire. Off to the far side, played by Cade Moylanen. Now deep into the corner, and it's spun around back to the near side. Moorhead in pursuit, playing it to the wall, and from there, Bemidji sends it out. Moorhead will have to track it down as they touch up. It comes near side. Gregoire's return pass. Carson Triggs brings it in. He winds up to shoot. It's blocked away by Rabisky. Back into the near corner. And as they scrum for it there, it works its way loose. Dished out to the point. Dished in by Grant Frisch all the way to the corner. Played down way deep in the corner before it's sent up against the wall. But Bemidji pulls it clear and heads up. It's 3-on-2, and here's a long shot blocked. Rebounded Moorhead out to the far side. Didn't see it coming. Max Dronen then spotted it. Forced to give it back. Spuds backpedal to pick it up. Here's a long pass. Again bouncing away, and the Spuds regrouping now as they come on with a change, and it comes near side. Bemidji on the attack. Along the near wall. It's turned off the side and kicked about. Wow, as they took a whack at it, it comes loose. Moorhead with a nice block there by Grammer, and it comes back into play. On the near side, Moorhead overplayed on the near side, and it came back to Bemidji. Loose now up on top. 11:35 to go. Here's Wyatt Gunkel feeding it ahead and on the play, dished in. Michael Overbo back up on top. Here's the turn and the look near side. Overbo in pursuit. Down deep into the corner, it got away and off to the far side. Dished behind the net. 11:17 to go here in the third. The Lumberjacks come out of their own end and send it up. Moorhead taking a whack at it to push it up against the boards. Scramble for it there. Play continues on as Cade Moylanen tracks it down from Moorhead. Quick outlet pass on the near side, got away. That'll come down, and icing will be called. And that brings us back into the Moorhead zone with 10:57 to go. And that's all tied up at 1.
Unfortunate the Spuds weren't able to connect on that outlet pass as they had some numbers and something brewing in transition up the ice. Just eludes Caden Triggs and goes for the icing.
Hunter Marcotte stands in against Carter Johnson of Moorhead. Lumberjacks take a poke at it, but it's free. Loose now near side Marcotte. Then it's taken away by Grammer. Luke Grammer sends it ahead for Caden Triggs, who brings it in. Long pass all the way to the far side. Cullen Jess pulls it out of the corner, brings it back against the wall and out to the near side. And out at the point, a one-timer try missed. Here's the release. On the walk-up, Grant Declusion shoots. And it's one on the goal, and the goal wins. As Hudson Hodges came out to challenge the shot by Declusion, this game stays tied at 1.
Well, almost the break that Bemidji was looking for as the puck came up to Grammer at the point, and he tries a quick snapshot to the net and fans on that puck, creating a break. Good back pressure for McCoy Gregoire to harass him a little bit, and Hodges is able to make the save.
Gage Mostad is waved out. That brings Ethan Maish into the faceoff for Bemidji, and it's drawn to the corner. Luke Grammer picking it up, bringing it near side. Here's a pass that got away. Shot from the point wide. Moorhead picking up the rebound. And it's tipped off to the far side, and play continues there. Luke Grammer picks it up in the corner. Out along the wall. Here's a quick one-timer out at the far point. Steered away by Hudson Hodges. Played behind the net. The Spuds, they're reaching down. It comes rink wide. Carson Triggs works it off the stick and off the wall and in. Along the near side, he's upended. He'll head off. Lumberjacks picking it up. And it goes rink wide. Carson Triggs did not leave. He stays on to play as the Spuds do now make their change. Behind the, and here's the pass up to the blue line for Gage Mostert. He's worked off the play. Picked up by Wyatt Gunkel. On his way to the blue line and in, winding up, shooting. And that's about waist high, and an easy save then for Tanner Rabisky.
A good play as the Spuds collapse on defense on a Lumberjack rush, and Wyatt Gunkel turns it back up the ice quickly. Comes through the neutral zone, works his way to a shooting area. Unable to get it past Rabisky.
Michael Overbo stands into the Moorhead faceoff. And as we wait, the puck is dropped into the corner for the Lumberjacks. Ethan Mock picked it up and sent it off to the far side. Tried to steer it out to the point, but play continues deep in the far corner. Now the Lumberjacks break loose. Nice touch pass out. Here's Lincoln Hurd. And as he tried to pull the trigger on it, the Spuds reach in and poke it free. Rolls behind the net. Spuds break out from there. Along the wall. And it's tipped ahead. And all the way in, it comes rolling in, and it's steered away by Rabisky. Lumberjacks make an approach, and it's tipped away nicely by Gregoire. Lumberjacks go back deep to pick it up, 8:45 to go. On the near side, a long pass sent in. Gloved away by Hodges. On the ice for Grammer. Near side, here comes McCoy Gregoire. But the pass ahead, nobody went for it, and plays back now near side. Here's the return up by Grant Declusion. His shot blocked, rebound, gloved away, and Hudson Hodges is back on his game, at least to this point, as he makes not only the initial save, but the rebound save.
As the game wears on with 8:23 to go, you can see the confidence building in Bemidji that they're in this game and they have a chance for the upset against the Spuds. And you can see the doubt creep into the Spuds.
8:23 now showing. Way off to the far side as McCoy Gregoire steers off the far boards. It got away, but it's picked up. Moorhead stick handling on the way in. It's poked free. Now the Lumberjacks come in. Hunter Marcotte on the near side and into the corner. He leaves it for Wyatt Halverson. Up high in the slot, the shot is blocked. Rebound. Try to wrap it in from behind, and it's steered off to the far side. Carter Johnson there to pick it up. He overskates, played back down by McCoy Gregoire. And on the near side, it's returned. Gregoire feeds it up along the far right side. Out to center. Stick handled away, but it's poked away. This pass game just soft. The return comes back to Moorhead. Here is Luke Grammer. There aren't very many minutes here tonight that Grammer hasn't been on the ice as he walks his way, and he shoots, and it's blocked away. Out to the far side it plays, and Caden Triggs backhanded it down into the corner, taken back by Bemidji. 7:20 to play along the far wall, and it's picked up by the Lumberjacks. Left alone out under the side. The Spuds clear it out, and off the far side, here comes Caden Triggs. He works his way up across the line. He goes down, taking a hit, and the play comes back up to center. Steered near side as Whaley Gladen picked it up, and from there his shot got blocked up high into the air. Wyatt Gunkel there to play it. We have less than 7 minutes to go. In the third period, we are tied at 1. Spuds break on the way in. Here's a touchdown low, but wide it goes. Back now to the near side. Along the wall it's played. The scramble for it there, picked up. Walking his way in. Backhand shot put on by Lucas Fear. Blocked away. Play continues on. Picked up on top. That attempt by Max Dronen got kicked away. And Bemidji clears the play with a long icing pass out of the zone. 6:26 remaining in a 1-1 hockey game.
Well, a good shift from the Spuds there, and they needed it as the past few minutes, the Lumberjacks look like they've had the speed and the endurance And the Spuds look to be fading a bit, and they're going to need a push here in the last 6:26 if they want to retake control of the game.
Near the Bemidji goal. It's popped up into the air and it got over and out to center, gathered in by McCoy Gregoire. Now Luke Grammer circles the net and heads up on the far right side. Stick handling his way ahead. Grammer has it back. He winds, he shoots. Glove save hung on to by Rubisky. 42 saves on the night on 43 shots faced, and it's 1-1.
Rubisky has not handled everything entirely clean. The Spuds are going to want to continue to press and get traffic to the net and shots as well. He is not handling everything clean, and they're going to be able to bang something home if they can get there.
Carter Johnson on the face-off. It comes out and out to center. McCoy Gregoire turns it around and heads up with a nifty pass. We got a play, but no call. Carter Johnson was upended. And here's the play now on the near side for Luke Grammer, who brings it in. Luke Grammer into the near corner, sending it towards goal. The rebound is out in front, and for grabs, it's left alone. And out to the far side, the Spuds are able to keep it in. Here's Cade Moylan feeding it on the far side. Near side now, Grammer winds up to shoot. Glove save, he snared it out of the air. That was pipe high, and Rubisky grabbed it away.
Tell you what, these Spuds are pressing. They're feeling the urgency right now. They're trying to create plays. Their top players are getting up the ice, getting pressure on Rubisky, getting shots on goal. And Rubisky's there, and the Lumberjacks defense there to answer.
5:36 remaining here, third period. Play to the near side, deep into the corner. Bemidji sending it across. Gage mosted. It cleared the zone. It comes all the way out to center. Moorhead is there to take it back, and they return it to the line. Walking in from the far side, a touch down low, but nobody there to touch it in. And it's played back along the near side. And as they scramble for it, Bemidji there to pull it away, but then it's picked up by Carter Johnson, dropping it near side. Right there to steer it away was Ethan Maish. And it's tipped out to center, and the Spuds gather it in. Cade Moylan sends it in deep, and it bounces in on goal. And it rolls all the way back now to the near side. The Lumberjacks come up ice. We're inside of 5 minutes. Long pass goes behind the net. A quick return. Got away into the near side. Right there for Caden Triggs. He turns around and sends it in. Spuds complete their change as the Lumberjacks pull it off to the far side. Picked off. They're onside. Here's the walk-in. McCoy Gregoire shoots. Blocked away. Rebound behind. Steered off to the far side. 4:26 to go. Here comes Bemidji. Off to the far side, it's dished in. Nice move by Hunter Marcotte to catch up to his own pass. Carries it behind the net. It comes near side. Centering pass. Got away. Deflected off to the near wall. Moorhead patiently waiting and clears. Here is the move in. Got ahead of Kai Holm and deflected to the near corner. From there, it's along the wall. Play comes up and it got away. Here comes Bemidji as they walk their way in. Grammer goes back and defensively pulls the trigger on a poke check and keeps it along the near wall. Now down deep into the corner. Moorhead on the return up. Here it comes. Here comes the play in by Michael Overbo. It's deflected up on top. Wind up to shoot. Will not go. Play comes back and it's a return. Caden Triggs leans it in and it sails just wide. Well, as you might expect in a playoff situation, when the number 8 seed has tied the number 1 seed, the heartbeat is quicker, the blood pressure is higher, the anxiety most certainly.
Well, you can feel it in the building right now. The Spuds, it's not from a lack of effort as they continue to create fantastic opportunities up the ice. You can see the desperation in their play to get this go-ahead goal. And the Lumberjacks are hanging on with all they've got and fighting, trying desperately in their own way to pull off this enormous upset. And we've got a timeout, Larry.
Their timeout has been taken here, and that has stopped play. And so the teams are at side ice, reminding you that if time will allow, we've got boys basketball coming up at the completion of this, as we have a dangerous situation here. And by that I mean we could very well be in overtime before we get this one all said and done. A reminder that tonight's game is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League. And if you want to be involved in some way, and they're looking for officials and want to become licensed to officiate at the high school level, contact mshsl.org and find out more. And tonight's game also brought to you by Moorhead Area Public Schools. It's a busy week in activities as we near the end of some activities and head into others with playoff action tonight in hockey, playoff action, girls basketball, wrestling, boys basketball, and more just around the corner. Support your Spuds. Brought to you by Moorhead Area Public Schools. 3:32 remaining. Face off in the Bemidji zone. Last on the ice, Tanner Rabishki. He is settled in, and we're ready. Carter Johnson stands in against Gage Mosted. Indicated that we are ready. The puck is down. The Spuds have it. Wind up on the near side, shot blocked, and it comes to McCoy Gregoire. Steers it down. Off to the far side it rolls. Caden Triggs sends it out to the point. And on the return pass, it comes near side for Gregoire. Turns it in. Shot blocked. He scores! He scores!
That one slipped through Rabishki's arm on the redirect up front and rolled in past him across the red line. And the Spuds have got it. 3:15 to go. 2-1.
Big play, and it came from McCoy Gregoire, who started things off. And the play went down low. 13:45, time of the goal. Moorhead has grabbed the lead, and Carter Johnson getting the goal. McCoy Gregoire and Luke Grammer assisting. And the Spuds grab the advantage. Time of the goal, 13:45. Here's a play up on the near side. Cade Moylanen walks his way in. Cade Moylanen shoots and it's blocked away. Moylanen brings it back up on top. Carter Johnson with his 13th goal of the season. Long pass off to the far side. 2:51 remaining. Tapped up against the wall. It comes loose. Max Dronen picks it up and sends it out to center. Taken back by Bemidji. Here's a turnaround, and it comes right back to the near side for Cade Moylanen. Rink wide to the far side, came from too long, and that brings up icing. Stopping play, 2:33.
Unfortunate as Moylanen makes the pass up the ice, just gets under the stick of a Spud. We've got an icing here. And the Spuds need a response after that big goal to not let Bemidji back in this game.
McCoy Gregoire, 6th. Luke Grammer, 12th assists. Carter Johnson, his 13th goal, and the Spuds lead at 2-1. Play off to the near side. And now the Spuds. Caden Triggs brings it in. Pulls up short along the wall and sends it down. And from behind it's played. Work back now near side. Here comes Bemidji on the return. We're closing in on 2 minutes to go. Long pass sent in. That took a nosedive right on into the glove of Hudson Hodges.
A good idea by Hodges, a smart play to just hang on to that puck. The Spuds will take whistles right now. What they don't want is unusual, unique plays happening that players may or may not react properly to, so a very smart play by Hodges to just hang on to that one.
Once again, it's Gage Mosted of Bemidji standing in for the faceoff. Here's a shot off the draw, but blocked. Caden Triggs steers it back out to center, where it's taken then by Tate Hammett. Long pass in, goes behind the net. Wristed up and out to the near point, kept in nicely by Tate Hammett. 1:55 to go, and with that, Tanner Rabishki has found his way to the side. It's an empty net situation now for Bemidji with 1:52 remaining. And they have added their 6th attacker in hopes of bringing this game even.
Strong defensive play from the Spuds, blocking shots and clearing the zone. Unfortunate as Carter Johnson put some nice touch on that. It just got on edge and rolled the length of the ice.
Here's the play out, and on top, steered off to the far side. Quick wrister sent down low. Steered away by Kai Holm. 1:43 to go. A long pass out in. Down deep into the near corner is Bemidji. With that extra skater, it slips away. Now Moorhead has a chance. Off on the far side, it's Lucas Fear. He turns, he shoots, and Lucas Fear, empty net goal, has given Moorhead a 3-1 lead.
A great play by Lucas Fear to collapse down and collect a rebound. Puck recovery critical in these situations, and he comes up the ice, and you're 50-50 on what a coach wants you to do. But he's got an open lane to the net. He fires at it and nails it. If he misses, it's an icing, but he doesn't miss.
Unassisted goal, Lucas Fear. And Moorhead has made this a 3-1 hockey game, and that brings Rabishki back on. 1.5 minutes now showing. Play comes in. Dished into the near corner. Sent down behind. It's rung back off against the near wall. As they scramble for it there, it comes all the way through. Rabishki has once again made his way to the side. As the play comes up on top, picked up by Cullen Jess, feeds it to Caden Triggs. He goes down, play continues on. We have 1 minute to go here in the third period. Again, looking at an empty net, it gets away. Picked up by Nate Manassa. Turns and sends it down low and steered off to the side. Deep into the far corner. From there, Luke Grammer. He wrestles for it, tips it away, comes near side, and on to the near side plate off the wall. And from there, it's turned around and sent up ice, and that brings up an icing call. That one was about 5 feet wide of making it 4-1, but the Spuds will be very content at this point to end up with a face-off and have some control over where the puck goes.
Again, not a bad attempt from Caden Triggs. He's got a clear look at the net. They were out there for a while, very tired. The worst case, you get an icing. Best case, you get the fourth goal and really salt it away.
Reminding you, we've got boys basketball coming up just around the corner as the Spuds tonight are hosting Fargo Shanley. We have 33 seconds here, and we're going to send you away with that note, and hoping that you will enjoy or visiting with us again on Saturday as the Spuds will move into semifinal play right back here at Moorhead Sports Center. We count it down now from 17 and off to the far side. Back up on top. Here's a quick wrister sent into traffic. The rebound tipped away, and it's scooped somewhere in between the gloves and the pads of Hudson Hodges. And
well, if we didn't want any more heart concerns, we just had some as Hodges wasn't sure where that puck was. Luckily, it was stuck somewhere up in the padding.
I'm not so sure if I have prolonged my life or shortened it tonight. Play out to the far side. Our thanks to Julie in studio for coping with all of our intricacies, and we'll be joining her in just a moment too, as the Spuds, with a big effort here tonight against a very, very solid Bemidji team, has moved into the semifinals. Our final score on the Speakeasy scoreboard: Moorhead 3, Bemidji 1.
Don't miss the great
All right.
things happening in your community.
All right, well, I'm on my way to the gym.
BecomeOnline.com/subscribe.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be back.